New concerns are coming to light tonight for the National Western Center project. In June, we told you Denver City Council authorized $800 million to expand the center over the next 35 years.
Plans call for a hotel, equestrian center, parking garage, and income-restricted housing. And this morning, the city's audit committee had some pretty harsh criticism of the project so far.
Denver 7's Danielle Kreuter has details on the concerns uncovered in the audit and how community leaders are reacting.
We're standing in front of the National Livestock Center, which is just part of a massive redevelopment of this entire complex. There are hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars on the line. And on Thursday morning, we got to look behind the curtain through the eyes of the auditor's office. Two words kept coming up frequently: accountability and transparency.
I don't feel like we made a lot of progress by mitigating these risks, and it was a constant back and forth the entire audit.
The auditors found the design phase for this specific project so far to be inadequate in governance, documentation, and oversight. They specifically criticized city planners for having what they described as bad record keeping, a lack of an independent cost estimator, and in one case they found an error that totaled up to $68,000.
We did hire an independent cost estimator for the construction cost estimating, which is industry best practice. The fact that that cost estimator was contracted to Populous still maintains the independence because they're the design team and not the construction team.
The project planners disagreed with most of the recommendations brought forth by the audit team, in those cases saying what they've done so far is sufficient.
For us, it's always been a question about how is this money being spent and what's the impact of it.
I spoke to Alfonso Espino, lead organizer of the Globeville-Elyria-Swansea Coalition, and Shannon Hoffman.
A lot of documents they provided were very minimal.
She's the project manager for the Community Investment Fund.
It's an agreement from National Western to fund neighborhood projects.
They say it's important for the public to keep an eye on how their tax dollars are being spent.
And when we have major cuts in our city budget, upwards of $200 million, understanding how $1.6 billion is being spent and if it's being spent well and fairly should be really important to people all over the city.
We also learned that the auditor's office does plan to do a full audit of the National Western project and its funding in 2026. I'm Danielle Kreuter, Denver 7.